Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to slap the Jotaz around just a little bit. Let's see if we can push these scores even further and how to go about doing it. Let's do this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your ball boy Scribe. How the devil are we all doing? We have got the Jotaz coming back round now to the Colosseum. I've done one set of runs. I'm going to do another set of runs with you here live now to see if we can push that envelope just a little bit further. I'll be doing it on my main account first and then over to the free-to-play account to give you guys a different perspective on how it works at different error levels for both loaned units and our wonderful marquee unit, Mara Jade Skywalker. I suppose is Mrs., right? So, update on the main account. Main account is now 7-star Mara Jade Skywalker. If you are going to be going for that 5-star unlock, she should be 5-star today. We'll see that in a moment when we go over to the alt account as well. So first marquee of this era is now done and dusted in terms of shards. We are error level 49 with Mara Jade, just shy of going up to that next very significant tier, which I do feel is going to change the comp. Because once we hit error level 50, which I can't do just today, unfortunately, as you can see, I need myself another 400-ish, 380 or whatever it is, Mark II for nobility modules. Can't get them. Even if I was to beat the Jotaz on this tier, he doesn't give me enough for that. I need to wait another day. However, tomorrow, when we go to a new Colosseum matchup, we will be able to hit level 50 because that will give us the remaining Mark IIs that we need. At level 50, she gains a new clause to her unique. At the start of battle, if Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker is an ally in the leader slot, Mara Jade Skywalker gains Jedi's Will until the end of battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Jedi's Will is serious buff. It's a serious buff over here. Let's just have it up so everybody can see. This will be a locked buff on Mara Jade Skywalker, provided Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker is in the leadership. It will give her permanent 100% counter chance, 25% offense, and 25% speed. That is too good to pass up. I feel like as soon as you hit level 50, we are going to stop seeing Cal Kestis as the lead, and we're going to have Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. So excited to try that tomorrow. I'm keen for that. But in the interim, at our lowly level 49 and our supplied loaned units are error level 32, I think I've had the calendar update for error levels. Maybe I haven't done that yet, because that could be quite useful if we haven't picked them up yet. Looks like we have picked them up. What a shame. I would like to have gained some additional error levels there. Okay, so let's get this first run underway. We are currently rank 5, 92% of the way through on tier 4, using the tried and trusted setup. I think we're going to chuck out 3PO and Chewie in a second. I like him for the survivability that he gives us, okay? But let's just see the method that I've been using to get to where I am currently today. Currently in the top 10, doubt I'll stick there for very long. I've got quite a whale-heavy shard. Alright, so I'm going to start off, first special, get that offense up, get that riposte. Then I want to get the tenacity down on the Jotaz and just basic with Chupio. We are then going to call in CLS with Jedi Knight Cal. This is just to get that speed down more than anything else. I'm going to go ahead, get the vulnerable on the enemy, and just do a big old hit with Mara Jade. Decent damage there. Losing Chupio there, really not ideal. Really not ideal is how I would best describe that. We might even swap out Chupio for Kira to get offense down. But without Chupio here, we can't actually blind. Normally we'd blind the Jotaz here, and he'd miss his next attack. But let's just see how we get on. Ooh, everybody dying. See, that's why we need Chupio in there, to get that blind, so that we don't immediately die. But for some reason, it looks like we're even going to break our score. I didn't use the first special there, because I was thinking that the extra offense that we get would feed him too much turn meter, but it looks like it turned out to be pretty bad anyway. This is just a weirdness, a weird eccentricity. Normally I survived that hit, and we did more damage that time, even though previously we've had full units. So it's weird how the Jotaz works sometimes. It is peculiar how this thing works. All right, let's get that tenacity down. Wonderful. We'll just basic over here. Let's call in, get that speed down from CLS. Hopefully the defense down as well. He had tenacity down, and he resisted both the speed down and the defense down. That's wonderful. Second hit for the big damage. There's no way this run is going to work very well. Just basic over here. He resisted it again with tenacity down. Still resisted speed down and defense down. That is a 15% chance for each debuff, and he resisted 14 of them. That just doesn't make sense, truth be told. That doesn't make any kind of sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense to me. But that's fine. We'll play this run out. I don't think we're going to get any better. I mean, we really shouldn't be getting any better. There's the AoE. We'll get one counterattack. He'll kick us in the face. We'll get another counterattack. And I'll just basic him. And then he's going to tear us apart in a second now. Get the big hit. Extra 5% there. Yeah. So we're not having great luck at the moment. Not having great luck at the moment with these runs. Having things go wrong all the time. Okay. Let's actually try. Let's try if we drop Chupio and we keep Kira in. I'm wondering if the offense down will sort of offset the damage that he puts. Don't know if it's going to happen like that. We'll have to find out. First special. Okay, cool. So what would I like to do? What would I like to do? Let's just basic, see if we land the offense down. We did not. We'll get the tenacity down. Call in over here. Get that speed down and defense down. Right, I'm going to play my luck here. I'm going to try my luck here. Hopefully, I was hoping that he does not kick her so that we could then basic with her so that we could get that offense down. So, yeah, we're definitely not getting the good luck this run. We are definitely not getting good luck at the moment. Doesn't mean it can't happen. It's just choosing to be very RNGesus-y and not in the good way. In the bad way. Go on, counterattack again. Wonderful. I mean, the weird thing is we're still actually getting a pretty decent score. Pretty decent score. I mean, that's a new high score. I don't really understand it. It's just it all goes a little bit funky-dory. I'm going to try that comp one more time because I think it's got potential. I think it's got potential. It could be that the additional units, when they survive, when they lose their buffs, it's just feeding him more turn meter, which means he takes more turns, so we don't get as much score. But I'm not entirely sold on that. Not entirely sold on that. Okay. There we go. We'll use that first. Hopefully. Nope. Of course we don't land the offense down. Of course we don't. Let's call in CLS over here. Of course he resisted the speed down. I'm just going to try calling her in for the offense down. See, I don't want to do the big hit now because we don't have vulnerable, but let's try our luck. We didn't crit. And instead he went and hit Luke. Okay, let's basic to keep that offense down going. Let's get the oh, I mean we did kind of survive and we got a lot of counterattacks out of it. I mean that's something, but unfortunately our turn order was all messed up afterwards, after the fact. So yeesh. I have a feeling things are not going to go too well from here. Extra offense, but now he's going to gain so much turn meter from all that. Yeah, see that didn't work even nearly as well as I was hoping. I think we have to get like some incredible unicorn luck to make this run work. So far it looks like the Chupio comp does seem to be the best. I'm not sure if you could drop CLS and have Chupio and Kira, but then you kind of lose the tenacity down. That makes life a little bit harder as well. So we'll just try and land the offense down. We didn't land it. I'm going to call in CLS, and he should not resist these. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's just push for it. Let's push for it, get the big hits in, get the big damage. He didn't hit Kira, which is great. So we call her in. She didn't land the offense down, even though he's got tenacity down. Sometimes this game treats those rules very harshly, very loosely, should we say. Essentially, if you don't know, tenacity down basically gives you minus, like, something stupid like minus 100,000% tenacity, which is obviously what decides whether or not you land debuffs. You have a potency versus tenacity check. However, every single time you try to land a debuff in this game, there is a base 15% chance, no matter what, that debuff fails to land. And that's what happened with us multiple times versus this guy. Anyway, let's jump over to the free-to-play account and see what we can get done there. Alright, here we are on the free-to-play account, so we should be getting ourselves Mara Jade up to 5 stars here, which is exactly where I want to be on this account, because that will get me all those wonderful 5-star unlocks that come with Darth Jar Jar, namely all those 5 light speed tokens. So let's go in. Obviously, error levels are far, far lower on this account because we just do not have the same level of cash investment placed into this account. But we should be easily going through this tier over here. Yeah, looks like not a problem at all. Got that 5-star tier done. I think that should actually give me some loaned error levels as well. That should be the case. Extra 10 shards there for Mara Jade. She's at 11 out of 85 now. Tier 4 Marquee reward. Congratulations. I don't know why I just turned that down. I should really grab that. That's actually those loaned error levels that we were talking about. Let's go ahead and grab this. Because those loaned error levels should give me a significant little boost over here. Free 7-day calendar. There it is, in the error system. 3 extra loaned unit error levels just for hitting that 5-star. That's why it's kind of important to get these 5 stars as well, because that makes a real tangible difference to how we perform inside of Colosseum, because that could be up to an extra 22.5% additional damage. So it should be about 300. Yeah, we usually get 300 error currency on this free-to-play account. I'm going to go in with the same team once again. Let's get Jedi Knight Cal Kestis in our leadership. It'd be great if the game remembered my teams. It seems to default every time we get a new Colosseum boss. Every single day it's like, what did you use again? Like, you know what I used. Okay, I'm going to basic here because I don't want him immediately dispelling my my offense up that I just gained. So let's go ahead, do this. Boom. If we can call in CLS to get the defense down, the speed down, all that good business. I'm going to go for the big hit right at the start instead of waiting. Basic. Call her in. Wonderful. No, we'll just basic here. And then we'll call in Mara Jade for the damage. Wonderful. Kicked me in the face. That's very rude. Gain the offense up. Okay, so he's lost Tenacity down now, which is a bit of a shame, but let's hopefully still land the blind. We did land the blind, so he missed completely. Wonderful. Looks like tier 2 is going to be an absolute breeze now. 96. 97. You had to kill Mara Jade, didn't you? You had to kill Mara Jade.
We're certainly lucky that you are on our side.
We're certainly lucky that you are on our side. That's just really rude that he hit Mara Jade there and we got to 99%. He's taunting me. He's absolutely taunting me. Well, hopefully we should be able to level up Mara Jade now. Can we get... we didn't get anything for leveling up? Oh, we're short on error currency. Okay, we just need to level up on the episode pass. So what do I need to do? Get 10 key cards in Conquest. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty then, here we go. Get all of that wonderful stuff. Now we'll be able to level up Mara Jade at least a little bit, right? Good. Take her as far as we can. There we go. All the way up to error level 27 now. 5 stars, error level 27. Our loaned units are also a little bit higher now at 23. Let's beat tier 2. I can't believe how rude he was that last time. Alright, start off with a basic. Don't want to lose that offense up. I'm actually going to basic here because I want to keep that tenacity down on him after one turn, basically. So there we go. We got that hit. Let's just get this going. Let's just call in Mara Jade just for the sake of it. She's got the damage. We'll get that offense up. Get the tenacity down. You kicked Chupio in the face. Let's call in CLS to get the defense down and the speed down. Let's get the blind so he misses the big hit. Call in Mara Jade over here. We should be able to finish him off with one big hit in a second. Alley-oop! 99%, and then he misses. Thanks to that wonderful blind. And this should be all she wrote, one hopes. There we go. Sit down, Joe. Alright, good. So, tier 2 completed. On to tier 3 right now. Everybody's happy. You know, pat yourselves on the back. Congratulations. Right, let's see how far we can get in tier 3 then. It's getting a little bit tense. Alright, here we go. So, once again, I don't want to waste the offense up. That's much better that he goes before everybody else, because it means I can get the tenacity down when I want it. And we can do this. And if I can call in my boy CLS to get that speed down, all the better. Wonderful. Get that offense up now. CLS got kicked. That's okay. I forgive him. Let's blind the Jotaz. Call in Mara Jade. We'll get a nice big juicy hit in a second. Oh, he had to take a turn before, didn't he? So he's lost that vulnerable, unfortunately. Alright, okay. This is fine. No, don't hit Mara Jade. She's the one with all the damage. This guy, he's picking on my Mara Jade today. Alright, 36, 37, 38. Can we get a 40? Not quite. I think if he didn't hit Mara Jade, we could probably go to 40. Could probably go to 40. It's a little bit of a shame that he's just a hair too slow to go before Mara Jade goes. Because if he went before Mara Jade, we could actually use that first special straight away. And that would be useful because we would then have offense up in preparation, right? So we'll do this, do this. I'm just going to do that and that. Let's call in CLS. I'm trying to do this a little bit differently this time. So that we've got the vulnerable for when we do the big hit. Oh my lord. Please leave her alone. Get the blind. Call in Mara Jade. Big hits. See now that's just chef's kiss right there. Absolute chef's kiss. Oh, you have to go. Why does he always have to go for Mara Jade? Please go for one of the 4 other people that isn't also Cal. We definitely would have got 50% there if you hadn't hit Mara Jade. Ah, he's so rude, man. So rude. I'll try it one more time. That setup seemed to work a little bit better there, where we actually start off with the first special from Luke instead of the second special, so that we could time out having offense up with vulnerable. You know, 50% more damage whilst also guaranteeing a critical hit is kind of a nice thing to have. Right. So tenacity down. Basic. Let's just call her in. Oh man, I just realized I could have actually... Yeah, we're... Although I do want to have Jedi's Will on her. So, I mean, yeah... No, I think it is still better to do that. Yeah. Alright, let's get the vulnerable. Hit him once. Good. Good. I'm okay with all of these things. Let's get the blind. Call in our girl Mara Jade. Get the big hit. Boom. Wonderful. Don't hit Mara Jade in your next attack now, please. Pretty please. Oh, wow, we actually managed to beat him to the punch there. Oh, come on, dude. Stop hitting Mara Jade, man. Every time. I mean, we got the 50%, but it's not the point. The point is, there's a big dingleberry. All right? Still, I think that's probably about as high as we could probably go. We've got plenty of mats. For the free-to-play account, it really is more about, right now at the very least, it's about the error leveling currency. That's what's kind of holding us back in terms of progressing Mara Jade. But I don't really want to throw crystals at it. We could only gain an extra 2 levels anyway. I don't think that's going to materially change our score overall, so I might as well just save the crystals. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for our today's challenge against the Jotaz. Let me know what teams and comps that you used. Make sure you do tell us what error levels were both for your marquee character and the loaned units, very, very important, and what team comps that you use. I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.